Shalom, shalom. To Brother Ishaya, Dream Mississippi Gulf Coast. Before I get started, I want to give infinite honor and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakah Akwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and salutations to the whole collective out there that's pushing this truth with all faith, righteousness, and sincerity. To you, I say shalom. It's a quick lesson, man, walking through the neighborhood, man, and it hit me, in the spirit to do a lesson, man, on how to deal with brothers, because the scriptures do speak on how to deal with brothers, how to forgive brothers, and how to love brothers, man, because the Lord didn't have a home to call his, man, right? The Lord had brothers, man, right, that loved him, right, that followed him, right, that dealt with him, and he dealt with them, man, right? The Lord is big. Our Lord is big on brotherly love. So if you don't have that, man, you don't have the spirit, man. Right? But let me just get straight to it. This is Matthew 18 and verse 15. Matthew 18, chapter 18 and verse 15. Salaki. It says, moreover, if thy brother shall trespass against thee, right? Your brother shall offend you, right? Because brother's not perfect, right? Brothers don't know everything. Brothers don't do everything right, man. We are in the flesh. So you can't hold a brother to that standard, to that level, like he just can't do nothing wrong. A brother can do something wrong, man. Right? Let's clear that up. It says, moreover, if thy brother shall trespass against thee, go and tell him his fault between thee and him alone. Right? Everybody else, your mama, your daddy, your granny, your granddaddy, your woman, your Eve, nobody should know about you and that brother business. Keep that between you and that brother. Even the brothers in the body, man, shouldn't be knowing, man. Right? If you ain't did this, if you ain't came to that brother first, man. So you go and tell that brother, man, he offended you or whatever it may be, of whatever it may be, man. You go and tell that brother, right? And him alone, and it's if he shall hear thee, that has gained thy brother. You go, it don't matter what like I said, it don't matter what it could be. But brother, man, when you said this, man, it kind of offended me, man. Oh man, I said that, man. I was speaking in general. I ain't really mean to put it out there. Like, I really thought it could help a brother or whatever. So I generalized it, but hey, man, I ain't mean it like that. Slocky, right? So you heard that brother out. He heard you out. Understanding was met, man. Right? You gained a brother. Both of y'all gained a brother. Right? That's how it's supposed to be, man. But like I want to touch bases as well, man. You go and tell that brother his whatever misunderstanding you got with that brother, you go and tell that brother first, man. The first person you need to speak on this offense is to that brother that offended you, man. Right? And if you told that brother understanding was met, then that's it, man. Drop it. And I want to say as well, man, we coming up on the Passover. It's serious, man. Should no brother be holding no grudge against a brother, man. Because Lord not playing that shit. Right? But let me get verse 16. But if he will not hear thee, right? You went to the brother, you told him what offended him, and all hell broke loose. He wasn't trying to hear you out, and he didn't care. He didn't honor, right? You coming to him and talking to him, right? And you couldn't hear him out, and he couldn't hear you out. Okay, well, what it says, but if he will not hear thee, then take it with the one or two more, that in the mouth of 2 or 3 witnesses every word may be established. Then let it be a counsel, right? Then you go and seek counsel, right? And I'm gonna tell you, and another thing, when you seek counsel, don't think it's just about because that brother ain't hear you out. I don't think it's just about that brother just finna get got on or rebuked. Cause you'll find out real quick, goddamn, you'll get rebuked as well, man. Because in order for two to disagree, it was both parties had messed up some kind of way for it to be a disagreement, man. Right? So a counsel, man, is for every word to be established, for everything to be heard, listened, and checked, examined, right? So before you get to that point, examine yourself, right? Let me get that. This is 2 Corinthians chapter 13, verse 5. It says, examine yourselves, whether you be in the faith. Prove your own selves. Know ye not your own selves, that Yahweh Shah HaMashiach is in you, except ye be reprobates, man. Right? But examine yourself, man. So before we get to that point of counsel or because of offense of a brother, and this, that, and the other, examine yourself, man. Right? Let me get there. This is Matthew. This is Matthew chapter 7, verse 2, starting at verse 2. For with what judgment ye judge, ye shall be judged. And with all measure ye mete, it shall be measured to you again. And why beholdest thou the mote in thy brother's eye? Right? You trying to fault this brother and he doing this wrong and he ain't doing this, he ain't doing that. All that BS, man. Right? This is the Lord speaking. Why beholdest thou the mote in thy brother's eye, but considerest not the beam that is in thy own eye? You ain't even looking at your own shit. You just worried about what the brother got going on, what the brother did wrong, right? And want to counsel, right? But you ain't see, that's what I'm saying. When you call a counsel, you make sure that everything has been established. You came to that brother, you try to seek understanding, you examine yourself. First and foremost, you examine yourself, right? Figure out how you was gonna say it, how you was gonna deal with it, right? Then you go to that brother when you got all your thoughts together and you talk to him. Right? He didn't hear you out, right? And you might have tried 1 or 2, 3 times. He didn't hear you out. Okay, now it's a counsel. Oh, I did this, I did that. Make sure that you are blameless, right? You do your part, man. But if you calling the counsel and you ain't examined your damn self, but you want to sit here and talk about what a brother did and what a brother ain't do, you wrong, man, right? And this the Lord said, why beholdest thou the mote that is in thy brother's eye, but considerest not the beam that is in thy own eye, right? You got some faults. You ain't perfect. You fucking up. You messing up just as well, right? Brother might have offended you, but he ain't mean it like that. Or he might have offended you, he wasn't even talking to you. Brother speaking in general, for real. Or the brother ain't even, you mad because the brother ain't answer the phone. Or you mad because the brother ain't, he was late. Coming to help you with something, but he still helped you with something. You figure, you putting all these thoughts in your head that this is what it is and that ain't what it is, man. So guess what? You allowed that demon or whatever it may be to come and play with your mind and had you looking at the brother wrong. See, these things can happen, man. So that's why you got to examine yourself. You got to check yourself, man. Hey, cut yourself sometime, man. Hey, man, sometimes you gonna cut yourself when examining yourself, man. But that's what you must do. You got to get the beam out of your own eye. You got to clean up your own shit. That's how you're going to be able to see where the shit at. Is when you looking at the shit in another corner. But it's your corner. You looking at the shit, but you saying it from if you only looking at this Salak, if you only looking at it in your way, one way, and you're not looking at it from all angles, you're not gonna see your shit in the midst of it. You just focus on one person that ain't, and they shit ain't yours. right? Verse 4, it says, how wilt thou say to thy brother, let me pull out the mote out of thy own eye, and behold, a beam is in thine own eye, right? You trying to fix a brother. You trying to tell a brother what he needs to be doing, how he needs to be doing it, but you fucking up, right? You messing up. You making mistakes. But like I said, if you ain't looking from all angles to find the shit, and you just worried about the brothers, right? Then guess what? You ain't gonna see yours. And that ain't how you supposed to deal in this thing, man. In this truth, in this thing of ours, man. Right? Thou hypocrite. You telling the brother how he need to be, what he need to do. You telling the brother he need to pray, you ain't praying. You telling the brother he need to call and check in on brothers. You ain't calling and checking in on brothers. Huh? That's a hypocrite, man. Right? First cast out the beam that's in thy own eye, and then thou shalt see clearly to cast out the mote of thy brother's eye. You make sure you blameless. You make sure you doing what you supposed to do. Then you can try to tell a brother something. Right? The Lord saying. Ephesians chapter, in the Good News translation, this is Ephesians chapter 4, verse 31 to 32. It says, get rid of all bitterness, passion, and anger. No more shouting or insults. No more hateful feelings or of any sort. Right? Get rid of all that, man. Get rid of all that anger, all that frustration. Right? Get rid of all that BS, man, that excess, man. Because coming in the Passover, that leaven going to get cut off whether you like it or not. And you don't want to be the one the Lord take the spirit from and cut up out this thing, man. Instead, be kind and tenderhearted to one another and forgive one another as Yahweh has forgiven you through Hamashiach. The Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua, has forgiven you, man. So how much more are you forgiving your brother, man? Right? How much more? We ain't perfect. Like I said in the beginning of the video, man. Hey, man, you can't hold a brother this high. Like he can't offend you. Like he can't mess up, man. We ain't these bodies. Sometimes brothers do some shit, man. Right? But you forgive a brother, man. Because if the brother made a mistake, he made a mistake. Right? The brother offended you, you go talk to him, it's understood. Ain't no reason for that shit to still be going on, man. Keep moving forward, man. Right? Forgive that brother and keep moving forward, man. It's Matthew 18 and 21. Oh, I could have stayed in the chapter Salaki. It says, then came Peter to him and said, Lord, how oft shall my brother sin against me and I forgive him? Till 7 times? And Yahweh said unto him, I say not unto thee until 7 times, but until 70 times 7, man. You keep forgiving your brother, man. You're supposed to walk it like you talk it, right? Love thy neighbor. You're supposed to love your brother, right? Like I said, don't hold a brother that high to where you don't feel like he can make a mistake and offend you, or go or do something wrong, man. It's possible. You forgive your boss because you keep coming your ass to work, talking to him when he done messed you over. You forgive your mother, your father when they done messed you over. You forgive your worldly brothers and sisters when they done messed you over. So how much more your brother in his faith with you, man? See, sometimes we got to check that shit at the door, man. Examine ourselves, check that shit at the door, man, and get past that shit, man. There's too much going on out here to be worried about some petty shit, man. You holding a grudge against your brother about petty shit, man. Because that's all it is. That's all it is. And 9 times out of 10, it ain't got nothing to do with this work, man. Nothing to do with this truth, man. The Lord said 70 times 7. You keep forgiving your brother, goddammit. Hell wrong with you. That's how you got to talk to yourself, man. This is Galatians chapter 5, verse 14. For all the law is fulfilled in one word, even in this, thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. All the law shall be fulfilled. This how man, the Lord don't play by brotherly love, man. Loving thy neighbor as thyself. Lord don't play that, man. Lord loves his brother. The Lord was here. He loved us, man. And are we not supposed to be an example? Are we not supposed to take initiative to the best of our ability and act out what is written, right? So we're supposed to love our brother, man. All law is fulfilled for loving our neighbor as thyself. So you know how bad it is to hate your brother? To have a problem with your brother and not forgive your brother? Lord, we don't hope this lesson edifying. Galatians 6 and 10. It says, as we therefore opportunity, let us do good unto all men, especially to them who are of the household of faith, man. Let us do good to all men. Especially, it had to be written, especially those of the household of faith, man. Our brothers, man, that's out there day in and day out, serving the Lord, giving their bodies up as a living sacrifice, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. Romans 12 and 10, be kindly and affectionate to one another with brotherly love and honor, preferring one another. Not slothful in business, fervent in the spirit, serving the Lord, man. Be kind and affectionate to your brother, man. Keep moving forward. Keep serving the Lord, man. That's our mission. All that BS, all that excess BS, man. Hey, get rid of that, man. And keep serving the Lord, man. Keep loving our neighbor as thyself, man. Keep doing what you're supposed to do, man. Don't worry about this BS over here, man. Keep that, dig a hole, put that shit in the dirt, man. And keep going. Hebrews, and I'm in with this, Hebrews 13 and 1. Let brotherly love continue. Baba Kashah, Baba Kashah, Baba Kashah. Let brotherly love continue, man. Lord willing, I hope this lesson was edifying. I'm going to close out by giving the infinite honor and glory to Yahweh, Bahashum, Yahweh Shai, Bahashum, Rakah Akwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and peace and salutations to the hopeful electors out there. Just pushing this truth with faith, righteousness, and sincerity. To you, I say shalom.